snow blowers for a while. Like,
all right.
There's a snow blower, but I think
It's Tuesday. We're back to work. Someone asked a comment about all the upgrades that I have on the Big Rock. And I'll start from the inside. It has a 120 amp Spectrum Smart ESC in it, which really it could use 150 amp with the 3050 kV hobbywing motor that's in it on an 18 tooth that's hooked up to an M2C Racing aluminum motor frame brace and motor mount. Why did I go that way? There's nothing that way but a parking lot full of snow. So 3050 kV motor, M2C motor mount, 18 tooth pinion, 120 amp ESC. Then the rear end is 100% completely metal now. It is the actually I got GPM, not hot racing, yoke carriers for the ring and pinion. Went with the hot racing gears because hot racing is the only one that makes gears for it. GPM CVDs, metal yoke in the front end, plastic plastic drive shaft stock, but metal carrier up front. I don't know if you guys can see it in there. It's a little bit of red right there. As far as the shocks go, I do not recommend the hot racing upgraded shock bodies. That's what I bought. And basically you're using the stock shafts with an upgraded body. Yeah, the car handles better, but I still bend the shafts and break off the rod ends like crazy. So I would upgrade to the Typhon 6S shocks or the Proline shocks, which I do plan on doing at some point in time. Stock arms, I do have some RPM arms. What a beast. Just flew through this like it wasn't even there. I wish I could get a nice ramp going. Maybe I can cut through there without sinking. Let's see. So we got upgraded motor mount, upgraded rear end, upgraded drive shafts in the rear end, upgraded ring and pinion mount in the front, and that's it, I believe. Ooh, she's in there deep. Wet foot. Ooh, that's pretty packed actually. It's too bad I couldn't make it up there. As you can see, you can hear from the buzzing sound. I actually found out what was wrong. Not that anyone really cares, but some people do. I cut it out to check. Hey, I'm missing a fan blade. So it's off balance. That's why I'm getting that horrific buzzing. I have this fan unplugged right now because there's no point. It's getting covered in snow. The ESC fan, I could give two shits whether if it dies or not. If it does, I will rip that fan out of there. I will gut the case and figure out how to bolt a fan onto the ESC. I really should put the 150 amp in it, like I said, but this one's been holding up. It gets warm. but not terrible, especially in the cold like this. I love running this truck in the cold because that 30-50 kV motor draws some amps, man. That hobbywing, I believe it's a 3670 can size, 36 millimeter, 70 millimeters long. It is a torque monster. And it was a cheap motor. So, I believe that's all the upgrades I have on it. Believe it or not, guys, the truck stock is phenomenal. It really is. It's got plenty of power. I mean, you see the Vortex. It's a nasty little truck. And the Vortex is the short wheelbase. This is the long wheelbase. This is what they made the Typhon and the 3 Ascension out of. Same chassis, guys. So if you have a Titan V3 or a Ascension V2 or whatever, same chassis as this one. I don't know about the arms, obviously, because the Typhon's got 17 millimeter hexes, but we're going back to work here, guys, unfortunately. See that wobbling? This wheel is, this whole arm and everything is just ready to come apart. Truck really needs a nice rebuild. I mean, the plastic gets wallowed out. Like the rod ends where the Creighton bolts through on the end of the shock, it's getting ovaled out. Like, things just get beat up, man. These cars take a absolute hammering, at least for me. All right, guys, that's it. I believe I covered all the upgrades on the truck. I run a Spectrum 315, an SR 315. Not many people know about that, but with an SR 315, you can get the telemetry, but you don't have the AVC. It's a 3-channel. So I guess I upgraded to that too. Oh, almost forgot. We're running a Spectrum, I want to say 60-40-20 servo in here. Starting to freeze up on me, which has been a great servo, and I am running the Hot Racing steering dampener. Let's shut that thing down. It's fucking loud. Yeah. So there you have it. There is my Big Rock, guys. I haven't done any high flying backflips yet, so I've just been running it to see if, you know, because I was blowing inputs. So instead of blowing the ring and pinion gear, I was blowing the actual input gear going into the differential, which was insane. So hopefully we took care of all that. Because I got the aluminum cup. I was trying to use the $7 Arrma composite upgraded cup, guys. Didn't work. It just blew the thing right apart. Lots of force going on in there.
Chevrolet Route 104 East in Williamson.
Take care, everyone. Back to work.